Hello, Brownsburg High School. Thanks for watching BHS TV. Today is Wednesday, March 11th. I'm Callie Bowman.
And I'm Ellie Branham, and here's what's going on at BHS.
You just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them.
Hello, Brownsburg High School. Thanks for watching BHS TV. Today is Friday, March 12th. Nice job to all the students who participated in the orchestra concerts on Wednesday. I'm John Kleemeyer.
And I'm Gavin Ramsey, and here's what's going on at BHS.
Congratulations to this year's BHS Teacher and Staff Member of the Year, Mrs. Josie L. and Mr. Ryan Elam. Mrs. L. is an English teacher and Mr. Elam works in the BHS clinic. Congrats on a well-deserved honor.
Do you have a favorite Ninja Turtle? What does this say about your personality? Check out Junior Mitchell Velikan's story in the Paw Print online at www.bhsnews.net to learn more.
The Equality Alliance will be having a meeting on Tuesday, March 16th after school in Mr. Lee's room, Senior Academy 212. All BHS students are welcome to join. The meeting will last until 4 o'clock.
Bulldogs for Life is hosting a baby drive for mothers in need through Friday, March 19th. All the donations will be given to St. Gabriel Project, a charity that helps young mothers in need. Items needed are baby clothes up to 2T, diapers, wipes, new bottles, new pacifiers, baby toys, blankets, and towels. Items can be dropped in Mrs. Navio's room, A2-420.
Students taking the SAT at East Middle School this Saturday need to enter door number 7 at 7:45 a.m. Testing will begin promptly at 8 a.m. Students will need to bring their photo ID, admission ticket with a photo, number 2 pencils, and calculator for testing.
Are you interested in traveling to Costa Rica and Panama over Spring Break 2022? If so, please sign up for the information meeting on Wednesday, March 17th at 7 p.m. The meeting will be over Zoom and will cover all the details of the trip, including locations, dates, the cost of the trip, including how to get a $200 discount, and more. If you wish to be a part of the Zoom meeting, please follow the link on the screen to sign up. Signing up will allow us to send the Zoom link directly to you via email. If you have any questions or need more information about the sign-up link, feel free to see Mrs. Moeller or Mr. Friedman.
The BHS Cafeteria is celebrating National School Breakfast Week this week. The week recognizes the importance of a healthy school breakfast in a student's life and the impact it has inside and outside of the classroom. Breakfast is free, so it's a good time to head to the cafeteria. Make sure you go through a register. They're featuring 2 new breakfast items next week, breakfast pizza and fruit yogurt with waffle cone.
FCA is having a food drive collection through today to help supply Cornerstone Christian Church's food bank. Priority items include hamburger helper, canned tuna, canned chicken, canned soups, and canned fruits. Items can be dropped off at FCA meetings or in Mrs. Woodruff's room. Any donations would be appreciated.
It's that time of year again to run for Chain Link senators, spirit coordinators, and executive board members. Student Government Chain Link is looking for diverse students who wish to represent the entire class and be a voice of leadership within the school. Chain Link provides opportunities for school involvement, community service, and leadership responsibility. To join the application process, please see Boffman in B1-202 or Paget in B1-312. Deadline is Friday, March 19th.
I believe it's been a year since quarantine started.
Really, it feels like it's been like 3 years.
Time certainly has been weird since the pandemic hit. But for the anniversary of quarantine, BHS TV's Jason Lochner recalled the weird history of our time.
Thank you for watching BHS TV. I'm Mr. Good.
And I'm Mr. Good, and here's what's going on, or not going on, at BHS. This week's student handbook topic is self-quarantine. No student shall enter BHS until the ban has been lifted.
For some, it's difficult to remember a time before masks, a time before we were social distancing, and a time before we were worried about a worldwide pandemic. But it's been about a year since the pandemic began, and we asked students to recall their memories from those first few weeks of online school.
We got to go to spring break first, and then we just never came back. So at first it was pretty cool because, you're just at home every day. You don't have to do anything.
And then all of a sudden there was nothing. And it was like there was a different kind of stress all of a sudden of like, what am I supposed to do now? Like everything I've worked for is like not happening anymore. Like I didn't realize how much comfort such a heavy schedule brought to me.
And then going back to school while staying home, coming out of spring break, it made it really difficult to do any work. You kind of just procrastinated it and binged it on the last day.
Quarantine ended in July 2020, at which point students returned to school. However, if students came in contact with the virus, they had to quarantine temporarily.
Well, because I haven't been quarantined, I feel like I've had it easier than most.
I had to quarantine once at the beginning of the school year. I think I was in school for 3 days, and then I had to quarantine because I actually got COVID. And then when I came back to school, I had to spend the whole entire first quarter catching up. So it's super stressful.
While quarantining was difficult, the increased use of Schoology last year and this year worked to strengthen communications between teachers and students. It certainly was an unusual time in our history, but ultimately, it's good to be back in school. Jason Lochner, BHS TV.
While quarantine was certainly an interesting experience, I'm glad we're back in school.
Yeah, me too. Now it's time for sports. Hey, Kylan, what do you have for us today?
Hey guys, as spring break approaches, we are gearing up for spring sports at BHS. Let's take a quick look at some of the starting dates for BHS spring sports. The track teams will get underway on March 25th against Westfield. The softball team will also start on March 25th, hosting Hamilton Southeastern. The baseball team will host Hamilton Southeastern in the first game of their season on April 7th. Boys golf hosts the Brownsburg Invitational set for April 10th, and the girls tennis team will host Westfield on April 13th. Good luck to all the spring athletes as they prepare for their upcoming seasons. And there will be a call-out meeting next Wednesday, March 17th at 2:30 in Coach Thompson's room, A1-311, for anyone interested in being a football manager for the 2021 season. Contact Coach Thompson with any questions. And the boys volleyball club will meet next Wednesday against Franklin Central. The game will be at West Middle School with JV starting at 6 o'clock. All BHS students will get into the game for free. They hope to see you there. That's it for sports today. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Kylan. Now let's check in with Nina for a look at the weekend weather forecast.
Hey guys, we're going to continue to see some fairly warm temperatures for March this weekend. Today the high is 57 with a low of 34 and partly cloudy. We should stay dry though. Saturday is also partly cloudy with a high of 54 and low of 36. Again, should be mostly dry. And Sunday the high is 53 with heavy clouds and 40% chance of rain during the day. The chance increases as we move into the evening. Have a great weekend and back over to you guys.
Thanks, Nina. That's all we've got for you today, BHS. Thank you for watching.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.